Danny Danger, I know how much you love Saga, and with it coming out this week, I decided to throw out a tutorial showing you how to make Marco's horns. They are very strange to wear. They're not uncomfortable, they're just weird. So here's what you'll need. Some 1/4 inch chicken wire. 1/4 inch means that the space between here is 1/4 of an inch. Wire cutters, to cut the chicken wire, duh. 28 gauge wire. A headband. A crap ton of newspaper, glue, and paint of some kind. I use the faux stone spray paint stuff. Step 1, wrap your chicken wire into a cone like this and use your other wire to sew it all together to make it stay. So now it's time to shape your cone into a horn. The easiest way to do that is to take your wire cutters and cut every so often to where it looks something like this. I cut every 3 to 4 rows to allow the wire to bend to the shape I need it. Don't be afraid to cut the wire, and don't, like it's a bomb. Don't be afraid if you mess up cutting the wire, and don't be afraid if you cut too much, you're gonna cover it up anyway. When you're happy with the shape of your horn, use your scraps and your wire string to help patch those gaps. Just place your scrap over the gap, like this, and then use the wire string to thread through the wires and keep it in place. For the top, I left a little piece right here open because this part is going to go against the head. So you take this and bend it in, and bend this part over, trim it if you need to, and then again, using the wire string, sew it closed. I have a gap here, so again, I'll use my scraps and my wire thread to close in the gap there. Before you go any further, decide if you want your horns to have ridges or not, because I didn't, and now I'm kind of kicking myself about it. I was trying to think of the best way to go back and add ridges to my horns, because I don't know if you can tell, they have some ridges because, I could just take this off. They have some ridges because of just the way I constructed it with the wire, but this one I was a little more careful to not have so many ridges. So you can use the wire, as our friend Nathan Dayspring suggested, to make the ridges kind of like what I have here. If I went back and was doing it on purpose, I would have done it a little differently, but hindsight's 20/20, I guess. So mine, I'm just going to use them like they are, and everyone can just deal with it because they look fabulous. Once you have your horn patched and sculpted and everything, and it's ready to go, and it looks like a horn only made out of wire, paper mache it. And I'm not going to go through the steps of that because I'm assuming that you passed kindergarten. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Maybe you should be studying. Or if you're in kindergarten, then stay in school, kids. Paper mache is important. Once your paper mache is dry, paint it. And once your paint is dry, hot glue it to a headband. Kind of like this. It was really difficult because it's not safe to hot glue something while it's on a person's head. Apparently. I used my mannequin head, my wig head, and that worked pretty well. So maybe you want to get it a wig head or a mannequin head to help you do it. And that's it. And that doesn't seem like a whole lot. It actually sounds a lot easier than it really was to make. It was a huge pain in my ass. I feel like I'm missing something. Like, there's another step or something. And probably when I turn off the camera, I'll remember. So Danny Danger, there you have it. These are Marco's horns. Can you please show me how to make Elena's wings? I would love to be a pixie lady. We should fight robots together. So Internet, did you find my tutorial useful? If you did, like it, share with your cosplay friends, and don't forget to leave us comments below. Subscribe to the Weird Girls channel where you can see more of me and our friend Danny Danger. I feel kind of like this is like a Predator thing, just like... Oh, if you're still watching, what can I use for this part of my helmet? I have no idea. And I'm kind of freaking out about it. That's supposed to be see-through, by the way. How do I get it to be that shape? Clear. How?